Good morning everyone, welcome to Craft. In this video I want to talk to you about how do I fix pits in my epoxy pour. So as you can see, I really hope you can see, oh yes you can see these gaps and gashes. So this can happen in two ways. First, if you don't pop the bubbles and the bubbles are getting encysted in the pour, and then you plane it off, and so you plane off half of the bubble and you're gonna get gashes and pits. Or if you run this through a planer way too fast, and what I mean way too fast is you want to take off or bite off more than you're supposed to. Sorry, English is not my first language, so bear with me here. Let me try to explain it in normal human language. So when you take off some with the planer, you should go with small increments like half a mil, half a mil, half a mil, half a mil. I went and I done this with 1 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil, and because I took too much, my planer couldn't cut fast enough, so it actually tore a piece out. And that is this right here, and all these gashes. So in this video we're gonna fix it. So join me on this adventure and let's get to it. Let me pause the video, cut, and get back to it. Alright, so sorry about these shadows, but that's the only way I can record right now. Hopefully it's not gonna take away from the quality of the video, because as you know, on this channel we do high professional quality videos. So how I go about this: first off, I'm gonna sand it off a little, just for the epoxy to adhere to. Okay, you know what, let me just run you through it. So if you use the TLDR, I'm gonna sand it, remove some of these lines, and then I'm gonna put a bead of silicone here, a bead of silicone here, and probably a bead of silicone here too, and a bead of silicone here too. So I make a square of silicone, and I'm gonna pour very low amount of epoxy in here, wait for it to cure, send the whole thing back, and thus I filled all the gashes, gaps, and bubbles. Right, so let me go sand this, and I'll see you when it's done. Can you see it? Can you? can. Good. So sand it up to 80 grit. Now I'm gonna get some isopropyl alcohol and remove the dust. I would like to grab this moment to thank you, all of you who like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and every one of you who interacts in the comment section. It really helps me to push my videos out to the everyday normal human people who are not inducted in our secret society of critical thinkers. So hereby I would like to thank you all. Also, I would like to thank you all people who support me on buymeacoffee.com. With your support, I am able to pay the bills for the shack, buy epoxy, buy myself a coffee, buy kibble for my pups, and basically the everyday things. You guys are the saviors of me. Yeah, so I would like to thank you all for all of your support. It really helps out a lot. Now, with all that aside, I would like to continue this project. Okay, so I'm gonna put a bead of silicone from here. Don't worry about it if it's too thick, you can still remove it later. Just make sure it touches the wood fully, because we don't want epoxy to seep out underneath. I'm using everyday silicone, what people use in bathrooms and stuff, the vinegary smelly thingy. I don't think you have to use the most expensive one. Silicone is silicone, and epoxy doesn't like to bond with silicone. And this one is all out. Let me get a new one. Give me a second here. This is the magic of Bela's workshop at Craft. Nothing is scripted, nothing is thought out, everything is rough, everything is raw. This is how I roll, because I think real life experience is much better than the highly edited infomercial YouTube videos we get these days. Anyway, but that was another rent video I made, and today we're gonna make, not rent. Right, so here we go. Opa. There we go, and just put the bead down there. You know, I'm gonna cut this bit off. What happened on the edge is I fed it too fast to the planer. Mind you, I don't have too much experience with the planer, so I'm learning as I'm going along. And if I learned that if I put too much cutting edge, or I set it to too deep cutting, I gash it out and I could rip the edge of the board off. Simple as. And that's what happened on the edges. Maybe I make a how to use a planer video, but I don't think everybody has a planer. It cost me like $400 to get that shit, and it's like a cheap Turkish knockoff thing. So I don't even know how much a good one costs, or how much it costs in the States and all that. But I'm getting my money's worth. So we have the silicone bead. You don't have to wait for this to dry and cure, because silicone inherently rejects epoxy resin. So at this point, you can actually just start mixing and pouring. Now, for how much epoxy you want to pour? Well, you want to pour enough epoxy to fill all the gashes, but you don't want to pour so much epoxy that either one, it overflows, two, you have to sand off like millimeters upon millimeters, because let me tell you, sanding is boring. So how much? I don't know. I always eyeball it. Why? Because I was made that way. I am an idiot who likes to suffer. Come on. Okay. Now I need to measure out the right amount of epoxy. In my case, opa, sorry. In my case, I want to measure out 2-to-1 ratio, which means how much is this? Can't see jack shit. 60 grams of A. Gonna need 30 grams of B. Is that it? Should be alright. I'm gonna put a little bit less hardener than I usually do, only just because the temperatures here are extremely high. And when I say extremely high, I mean it's 33 degrees right now in 10 in the morning in my shack. And yeah, this is gonna get hot very quick. So the hotter it gets, the faster epoxy sets. And you know, it's an exothermic chain reaction and da 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 da. You are not here for the science, I guess. But if you are, let me know and we can make a video of the science of epoxy. Alright, mixing this thing up is fun. Okay, now. I already had my frappe, so that's why I don't have coffee here. Greek frappe is just a special magic. Maybe I make a video about it. If you guys are coffee freaks, I'm not sure. Anyway, so it is time. No, you go down there. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Agitate it a little. Just make sure it touches the edges. You know, like that. Guys, this silicone is already curing. It's so hot in here. Okay. Don't worry, silicone is very easy to clean off. Magic trick with silicone is, and I'm gonna tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? The solvent for silicone, it's benzene. Petrol, benzol, or anything petroleum-based liquid. Okay, now here we go. Let's hit it. So first I'm pouring just a gentle amount, because I want this to spread out a little bit. I'm gonna leave some in the cup because I just want to make sure that I have some extra to work with if I need it. So the goal of this coat is just to fill up all the gashes, and I don't want to have it too thick because I'm not going to run this through the planer anymore. I'm just going to run a sander on it, the orbital, and that's that really. So yeah. I'm just coaxing it to the edge because epoxy likes to go where epoxy has been before. Right. Cool, cool. Oh, by the way, I didn't level this out. I just have a block of wood underneath. So I have no idea if it's level or not, or do I need to level it out or not. You know me, I go reckless once the caffeine gets into my system and I get an idea and I just go with it. I mess it up and I try to fix it, and 9 times out of 10 the gods are with me and I get lucky. Alright, I did the thing. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you literally smoking? Don't do this in the direct sunlight. This is smoking. Okay, don't flash cure on me, please, 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 please. Hold on. I put up a bin bag on the window. Hope that... No. Oh, I know what it is. It is reacting to the silicone. Oh, shit. Okay, no worries. I know what it is. So the hardener in the epoxy and the silicone, the vinegar in the silicone are reacting and creating sulfuric gas. So do it in a well ventilated area or use a respirator. I'm not using a respirator because I'm literally halfway outside. I'm spraying alcohol on it to get rid of the bubbles. You can use a heat gun or a blowtorch. I use alcohol because I have plenty of that. And I don't like to use extreme heat when I don't have to. La-di-do. All right. The fuck do I level you out? Okay. Okay, I think it's... I think I have enough on it to have enough meat to sand it. Okay, cool. And that's it for this video. No, it's not. We're gonna come back to this when it's done. Well, today we start at the doctor's office. Something is in my shop assistant's ear, and wifey told me to come down and see the doctor right now because, yeah, something or somebody has climbed into his ear. So we're gonna see the doctor now, and then we're gonna get back to our scheduled programming. Yay! Hey, me lovelies, I'm back. Belly up. So Benny is in the vet, not inside the vet, but at the vet's, and he has a foreign body in both his ears, and we assume that it's probably dry grass or a bug. If it's a dry grass, that's quite dangerous to remove because he can get death. I don't know how is it in your country, but in Europe we have these arrowhead shaped grass seeds. Let me just turn on some light. So we have these arrow shaped grass seeds, and they are like they have barbs like this, so they can only go forward, not backward, and they go inside the skin of the dog's paws and ears and eyes, and it's fucking dangerous. And my cat likes to adventure because he's a red cat, and red cats are special in every way. Anyway, now he's sedated, and the doctor is trying to solve the issue. So back to the project. My board cured pretty well, and now I will remove the silicone with a simple... Oh my god, I gashed the wood. Fuck. Anyway, so I'll try to simply just remove it with either with a blade or something. I'm just gonna remove most of it, like the big chunks, because the sander is gonna rip off the rest. I'm gonna hit it with a 40 grit sander, and yeah, that's gonna take care of the business. So this is me doing this for the next half an hour while I'm having my morning coffee, and yeah, we get back to this when it's done. Right, so an hour and a half later, I have sanded it up to 400 grit, and now I'm removing the dust. I want to cut off the two edges and keep the rest sorry, and keep the rest as a tray, and that's what I'm going to do right now. once I can find my square. Here's my square. Oh my god, my arms are shaking. Oh, hour and a half sanding does that to you. Alright, where's my pencil? Okay, so it's gonna be like a I don't know. Something like that. And something like that. Okay. So let's cut this off, and then let's put some handles on it, and yeah, that's basically it. Alright, so god damn it, salt. Okay, so I measured and drew it out 4 holes, and now I have to cut these bad boys to size. And you see these notches? These are the easiest places to cut them to size. Now, there are many ways to go about this. Okay, cutting screws is not a big deal if you have the right tools, but sadly, this is Craft, this is Bela's experiments, and I never have the right tools. That's a lie, I usually have, I just don't have it right now. So what I do is, I'm trying to grab a hold on these bad boys. One way or another. Oh my god. Okay, so grab a hold on it. I got a very old saw blade here, and there you go. And I'm gonna do this for a while until it falls off. Now, I need to make sure the heads... Oh yeah, by the way, when you do this, make sure you are using a saw blade you are not using for anything else, because it's pretty much gonna destroy it. And yeah, just, you know, that's it really. I need to make bigger holes, because it turns out these things are way too small. Okay. Okay. Do you fit now? Yes, you do. No. Okay. Next, you wanna deepen the mouth of the hole. That came out bad or wrong. Anyway, so I'm using this. More into like like that. And hopefully this will hide the head of the screw. Not yet. Not deep yet. Not deep enough. Good. Yes, it is. Really good. Need more. Okay. That's good. How are these ones? Yep, that's deep enough. And that is not there yet. Not more. Just a little bit more. Okay. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna put the screws in and try to. Oh my god. Found that. Okay. That's one. Oh no. Oh no. I want to sand this a little bit. And this is how you remove pencil marks very fast. Okay, final two screws. I have 20 minutes and I have to go for... I need to pick up Benny off from the vet. So this project will be done just in time for me to go to the vet. Benny's story is very interesting. Let me tell you. So almost exactly 1 year ago, I was driving home on a very, very busy road, which is just literally around the corner to my house. And I saw a little orange dot on the middle of the road. And I stopped because I realized it's a little cat. And it was sickly, and it was, well, it was 300 grams. It was this big, right? And I was almost 100% sure it's not gonna make it. It looked very sickly, and the problem is we have a stray cat epidemic on the island, and many of the people feed them. I know I might be harsh, but in my opinion, I let nature sort itself out. So anyway, I saw this little cat, and long story short, I picked up the cat. I put it in the garden next to the road, and I walked back to my car. So here's my car, right? Here's the garden. So I stopped, put Benny in the garden. I walked back to my car, and the little shit was sitting in front of my door and meowing. So, and I had like cars piling up behind me because I stopped like this on the road. Okay, so I got nervous, so I picked up the cat, threw it in the car, and I was thinking like I'm gonna drop it off whenever I get to a safe area. Well, this section, it was basically around the corner to my house, so I brought the cat home and I showed it to wifey, and I told her, well, we got a problem. And we took him to the vet, and he cleaned him up, and for a month I had to clean his bum and feed him. He couldn't poop, or he had diarrhea. This was the two situations he had. So ever since, he was living with me, little garbage cat, and now he is my most loyal friend. Anyway, and he is at the vet, sleeping and getting his ear cleaned, and I'm gonna go and pick him up. Okay, so back to the task. As you can see, I really hope the camera picks it up. After sanding, this is what happened. You know, problem is I don't see what you see because of the camera's angle. Let's try it like that. Can you see it? Yeah, so all the gashes and gaps are filled. And you know what? Let's put some magic juice on it. Let's see how it comes out. Once I find the magic juice, you should see the shithole I'm in right now. Oh my god. Oh, I need to clean up, but it's too hot. And I should be in the shop. And I just finished Firewatch this morning. And oh my god, life sucks. Open up, you bastard. Anyway, that's me whining. Okay, magic juice. Put some magic juice on this. You guys ready? The big reveal. I'm gonna start from the back. Actually no. Scratch that. I'm gonna leave out the corners because I want to put some feet on it. Don't worry, I didn't forget about your feet content, you perverts. I swear to God, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans, and on the OnlyFans I'm gonna put feet on things. Seriously. Alright, let's see. Let's see how it comes out. Alright, not bad, not bad. That's pretty good. Pretty decent. I'm happy. It's looking good. Okay, so this is how you fix gashes and problems with your epoxy. It's not too complicated. It's just need another coat of resin and a lot of elbow grease. Don't put too much epoxy on the second coat. I put about I would say a 1.5 millimeter thickness, and it took me an hour and a half to sand this off. So yeah, prep on that. Anyway, let's take this out in the sun and let me show you how it looks like. All right, give me a sec. All right, you filthy people. here is your feet content. I'm gonna put the feet on. Squishy squish. Look. You like it? I know you like it. I like it too. Squishy squish. I already put one here. Here is the final foot. Position it, right? Okay, and squishy squish. Ta-da. And feet content done. Okay, so let's have a look how things are on the sun. Here's, oh my god, I can't do this one-handed, two-handed. Okay, so this is it. Okay, let me just tidy up. Okay, I'm not this dirty anyway, so this is how it came out. I think it's pretty good. Anyway, this is how you fix this issue. I hope you got something out of this video, guys, and thank you very much for watching. Please, if you can, like this video and watch it to the end. We are already in the end. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this video, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye.